guess I should do an intro or whatever, but I'm not in the mood of it, considering that how last episode went with a ton of IRL interruptions and me accidentally leaving the call. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of BFBB Rehydrated versus, because I know somebody out there is gonna, because I know somebody out there is gonna be playing and racing along with us in the original version of the game. Also, I guess the shiny object count just reset it back to 1000 for some reason.
Interesting.
Back here starting at less than 1000. So, how have things been, Mr. W?
Fine. Okay, I need to run through this real quick because I don't remember if this is the only one that's there. And so I need to double check this entire area real quick before I keep
I'm
going.
assuming you're at Kelp Forest currently, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, I got... Actually, SpongeBob got vaporized by one of those bubble robots.
You got vaporized?
Yeah, in a kid's game.
Wah, wah, wah.
Now the unexistent death counter is gonna skyrocket on my end because I'm currently trying to grind for shiny objects.
Okay, now I should be fine. Shouldn't be any more. Shouldn't be any more
What a
here.
funny glitch this is.
Yeah. Should not be any more here, so I should be alright to keep going. Should have nothing to worry about.
So there is a strat to make Mr. Krabs stream easier, and that is to use the cruise bubble to stop the spawners.
That is true. I'm ready.
But
I'm ready.
you do have to be careful with those bubble enemies.
Yeah. Okay, time to switch back to Patrick and do the strat again.
Oh god.
You gotta carry a lot of stuff around. There we go. Too easy.
Okay, almost. I think that should be enough.
Okay, I think now I just have to go through the rest of this as Sponge Boy Me Bob.
That he's 2 seconds late for work, boy, and he didn't get in the kitchen and didn't make some money, eh?
Yeah.
Have you seen the full version of that video?
I don't know. It's been a hot minute.
Like, SpongeBob is like, "Shut up, Mr. Krabs, shut the fuck up." Now listen here, Krabs. Me and Mr. Squidward quit, and we gave the formula to Plankton. Nah, fuck you. Alright, so 5 minutes in, and I finally got enough gold spatulas for I think the rest of the game. As long as I don't brain fart.
You mean sparkly objects or shiny objects?
Yep. Oh damn it.
Gosh darn it, I hate the torpedo controls, I swear.
Oh yeah.
Oh my lord.
Control.
Well, it's not inverted controls that I have an issue with.
Or is it because of how unpredictable they are?
Let's say how unpredictable they can be.
Yeah, that is also an issue with that.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I just have the dumbest death I could have done in this versus.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
I'm gonna go back and switch to Patrick because I think I need Patrick in order to get this next crystal.
Yeah. That's the part that you have to switch back and forth between SpongeBob and Patrick.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for pointing out the obvious. It's like I've been doing that since I got here.
Been there, done that.
Congratulations.
Maybe. Unless we want to drop the load again.
What do you mean maybe? What?
Okay. I really hate this bubble robot. I find be it your way. I swear to God, these bubble robots are so bad.
Oh boy. Boing, 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 boing. Found a crystal. You have 2 left.
You know, I think I should be ignoring these bubble robots because they don't offer anything other than shiny arms, but my greedy ass just decided to just kill them. Oh, what?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Dude, why does the changing station have to be so far away? This is so dumb.
True. They only made one, which is the worst part about it.
Literally, there should be one in the middle room, but, you know. Couldn't do that.
The best thing they could have done, the best thing they've done is to put a warping box.
Yeah, and it's not even a good
That's it.
spot either.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Gosh darn it. Are you kidding me? So I have to do that with Patrick anyway. Come on, man. I hate this section.
Yeah.
So
It
stupid.
can also be unpredictable.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I already know that I've got that squared away, so I'm just gonna take this.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Boing. Boing. Boing.
What the hell am I supposed to do here now?
Okay, I'll put that over there.
Okay, I think I've managed to figure it out.
Grab you. Oh, wait, I need this over here. Never mind.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
Oh, wait.
Dude, I hate these bubble enemies. Like, they're the worst.
Yeah. Alright, now, boom. Put you up there. Wait, what was that meant to do? Oh, that's what that was meant to do. Okay. Okay, I found all the crystals, so it's actually kind of a good thing for me to go back this direction. Because then I can just switch to SpongeBob, or I have to switch to SpongeBob anyway, so better I have to go back this direction intentionally to turn these into Barnacle Boy.
Oh, wait. Stupid spawners, I swear to God.
Alright.
Now I have a way to work there. And I need sand. Okay, that was unnecessary.
Gosh darn it. Bro!
Oh, brother, man.
Come on, dude.
Ah, you kidding me?
There we go. Jeez. Yeah. Alright.
Get me back over here.
Hi, Mermaid Man.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Alright, time to do with the biggest pain in the butt to ever exist.
Up for a game of SpongeBob? Love opening presents.
That sucks.
Just my size.
This may be slow, but I think it's best if I get this. So, funny story about this game, but
Crap.
I used to own this game on my own laptop, and so there were parts in the level, parts in the game in which there are like issues. Like for example, the goo was actually like a steam texture instead of the actual blue that you see. Or how it would take like a ton to load.
Crap.
And so I think one of the reasons why I thought of that was because of the amount of it's because I thought that the performance was parallel with how much storage I had on that laptop. So for example, if I have a ton of storage, then the game would run poorly, and if I had like less storage, then the game would have run fine. Or the problems wouldn't persist as much if I had it with more storage.
Yeah.
So I could be wrong. And so there's this one gold spatula in Flying Dutchman that I could not get it, and that's mainly because of the old laptop's performance.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Oh dear. Keep trying, youngster.
Gotcha. That's for messing with Texas. Ha! Cowabunga!
I went a little bit overboard with the grinding.
Think so, huh?
Yeah. Also, wall jumping in this game feels way faster than on SD version.
Bingo! And that is how you win. Alright, now let's go back up and collect him, my prize.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro. That's unfair. Call that BS.
Alright, still missing a camper somewhere. I already got that guy. Where would I be missing a camper? Maybe there's an area that I haven't gotten to or that I need Patrick for. That's where the camper is. Maybe that's what it is.
It's probably at the beginning. There are 3 campers in the beginning. 2 on the middle section and 1 on the caves. Alright, I was not expecting for that to happen. Okay, I'll take it. You know, how would a kid even do this section in Flying Dutchman Graveyard?
Who knows?
Like the part that you actually have to time your wall jumps, just to get another segment that you have to time your wall jumps again.
Yeah.
Like, how would a kid even do that?
There we go. Get along, little doggy. Get along. Alright, now I need to jump back down here, switch back to SpongeBob, and collect my reward. Hubba. It's amazing. See, they've managed to evolve this far.
Okay. I think it may be possible, I'm not sure. Oh, god damn it. Unless I don't get hit, that's for sure. Yeah, this is not do anything at all, okay. Okay. Now this is what I'm talking about. Okay. What? How did I get dragged by hounds? Can someone roll that back, please?
I just looked at my stuff and I'm missing a a spatula in Bikini Bottom, and I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny to realize. It's like a second there I was like, wait a minute, what am I missing? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that one. I know which one I'm missing.
Flying squirrel coming through.
Too pretty, can't take it.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. We're in a really weird routing here.
Wait. That's alright, I can't do this yet because this has to lower.
Yeah, I think I may be able to get it. If all goes according to plan, then this may end up happening.
Yeah, there's a spatula down there.
Alright, so I need to see one more. Okay, I wasn't paying attention for that. Good thing there isn't a Patrick only boss in this game. That isn't Robo Sandy.
Yeah. My Bob's underwear doesn't fit quite right. Okay. You're making fun of me by impersonating my laugh? How dare you?
So did you find the camper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on, game. That's so dumb. Whatever. Sticks. Great. Because that's just what I wanted to do.
Just what I needed.
Okay.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't serve love.
So Jason, I gotta ask.
What?
What if I told you that this is going to be the final episode? Would you believe me?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe just a little.
Okay, so currently we have 4.5 minutes left, and I'm on Robo Spongebob.
Fun.
Feel like a new sponge.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
We're gonna hear this a lot. Like, it looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Great barrier reef. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, that was a doozy. Oh, that was a doozy. Oh, the humanity, or should I say the fishanity?
Yeah,
It looks like SpongeBob.
I keep forgetting things here.
Suck it to him, SpongeBob. It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Like, I just forget that whenever
Oh my
whenever
lord!
he does the move of the karate chop, I just need to go to the right, because if I go to the left, that's just a guaranteed hit.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here. That's the ticket.
That's the ticket. That was risky, but it worked out. Okay, good thing we're not playing on the original version, because the final section, the final part of Robo Spongebob is literally just if you die, you have to do all over again, like on the second phase.
Nice.
Hey, what do you mean nice?
Just mean nice. I mean,
It looks like
shows how broken the original game was.
the robot's just too big.
And then it was also critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Suck it to him, SpongeBob.
It's kind of funny that how BFBB was so good that they have to take it as a base for a movie game.
What?
When half of the movie games just
So you're on second half of the fight. You're inside his brain right now.
Almost.
Like SpongeBob has an
Like you're almost inside his head.
Okay, now I'm inside his head.
Okay.
Okay, how many do I need to destroy inside the head?
There's in his brain. There's 3 wires.
No, but in total.
3 wires. That's it. Well, I mean, there's 1 in every space.
Come on, how did I get hit by that? I almost died. What if I do this deathless? Oh, that would be funny. I just have like 1 HP left. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, overtime starts now. Actually,
Say overtime. There's no such thing as overtime in the finale of a versus.
Actually, I just wanted to make the SpongeBob restaurant credit go like overtime.
I see.
Okay, I died. Deathless is over.
Oof. You hate to see it.
A good thing I don't have to restart all over again, or else that would have been bad.
Would have been very unfortunate.
Actually, I could do this with the cruise bubble. What am I doing? Yeah, why do I even complicate things for myself when I can just do that?
Yeah.
Like, listen, cruise bubble controls may be the worst thing about this game, but that doesn't stop it from actually being very useful.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Wait, how did I get hit by that? Can this hit? Okay, it does. Alright, so welcome back to the finale of this versus. Would have been funny.
Yeah.
Like 2-minute episode, and that's it.
That'd be lame.
Wait, what was the shortest final episode that you had in the versus?
Coming at ya.
I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest.
Come on, can Robo Plankton stop being a dickhead?
Nope.
Okay.
Impossible.
What? How did that not hit him? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna respawn for this guy. Actually, does it respawn? Okay, that's... I think this might be the last brain.
I mean, if you've beaten, Roboplankton twice, and you're going on a third time, then
And time. That's it.
yeah. GG's.
Well, what an anticlimactic conclusion for this versus as a whole. So, I mean, if you want to, you can keep playing before we roll the outro.
I mean, I don't need to.
Okay, so what was your final gold spatula count then?
65.
Okay.
What'd he do?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Honestly, I think I chalk my performance up to the fact that I literally have not played this game in 5 years. Like, I have literally not touched Battle for Bikini Bottom since my original versus all the way back in 2020. This literally would have been like September to October of 2020, because we recorded the entire thing. The verses didn't end until 2021 because I accidentally deleted the audio file for episode 3, and so we had to go and post commentate it, and it took months for us to actually, post commentate it. And so yeah, I literally have not played this game in 5 years.
Plankton, I hope you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I think the last time I played was back in last year because I did initially wanted to race along with your versus, but then before the first semester of college finished, I ended up deciding on, you know what, maybe I should invite Jason to do a versus of this game instead of me racing along because uh since I don't want to just keep doing race alongs all the way, and I
Yeah.
wanted to change things up by doing a versus, even though it was originally intended to be a race along.
Yeah. So pretty much chalk it up to you have more experience with the game than I did, because
Yeah,
I literally
I
did not
actually
remember much.
Roller
I
in.
actually had like a grind for this game during the pandemic. Like I got this game like
It shines.
ending of 2020, and so basically like 2021 and a bit of 2022, I just grinded the hell out of this game, like a
Interesting.
ton. And I knew a bunch of stuff. I also incentivated Butter and J-Man to actually race, to do a little race of any percent when for the game's first anniversary, which, you know, it isn't a ton considering that this is a remake of an already existing game, and the proper anniversary should be from the original release of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up like, to the
That.
surprise of absolutely nobody, I ended up winning that race, and that's mainly because of how much I ended up practice for it, and you know, I think it was an unfair advantage, and plus I don't know if this versus was also an unfair advantage considering that at the end of the day I ended up beating you by like 19 gold spatulas.
It really just did you practice at all prior to this?
No, I did not. I wanted to go in as de-rusted as possible to know uh how far could I get,
Okay. So yeah, pretty
because
much
if I
chalks up to familiarity, because you are more familiar with the game than I am by the fact that you played through it last year.
but just a little bit, that's it.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like that's I think that we can chalk that up to just you have more familiarity with the game than I did. So my performance was not as good as it could be, but I mean, it was still a worthwhile shot.
I mean, I guess, because you never would expect on what's the background of it, and does it actually have performance or not, because I mean, it also really depends on the game, really,
Yeah.
because you could say like you haven't played this game like 5 years ago, but something like Mario Sunshine, then you're a game that you know it to a T.
Well, yeah, really difference there is that I do play that game religiously. I can go back to it with being rusty as hell, and I still know where all 240 blue coins are off the top of my head.
Yeah, that is crazy. The fact that you know all the blue coins by muscle memory is it's very impressive.
Yeah, just goes to
It's
show
like
how much I've been playing the game.
It's like if you know all of the moons in where all the moons in Mario Odyssey are.
Yeah. What? Okay, whatever game. Also, what you're playing on Steam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can say that probably the load times. I mean, your performance overall was better than mine, but I think load times can also be a good advantage for you, because my load times. I think PS4's load times are worse than Steam's, to be honest. Just judging by, we can just judge that by simply by the intros to each episode, to each of our episodes we did, because my intros would always start much later than yours because my game would load in later.
Yeah, that's something I actually noticed during when I was editing these episodes, and so I like mine was almost instant, and you have to take at least 10 seconds for you to start the intro.
Yeah. Chalk it up to terrible versions, I guess.
I mean, it was a really unstable version when it released.
Yeah. I mean, judging by the fact that I got, screwed, and it almost happened again, but I realized it to where like I didn't try to do the next section because I knew I wanted to go back and do the towers in Murmulair, so because at the start of that episode it spawned me over by the supercomputer and I never went to open the pathway to the supercomputer.
Wasn't also that where you experienced your glitch when you were playing through the game casually?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely not go back for this game to get get 100%. And part of the reason is because of the socks.
Socks aren't the bad thing. I think that I personally think that I personally think that the whatchamacallit, the shiny objects are much worse.
I mean, it really depends. Oh, actually, that reward that you had to collect 40,000 shiny objects for the theater.
Yeah, that is true. I never did that because why? Who wants to see concept art when you can just look at it online? Crazy.
For people who actually torture themselves for it, for the goodwill of others.
Yeah.
Do you have any other closing thoughts before I give some myself?
Picklefish lips. And before anybody says anything, that is a SpongeBob reference. That is from that is specifically from the episode Big Pink Loser. It's when SpongeBob and Patrick, Patrick's copying SpongeBob, and SpongeBob does this whole thing where he's like, "Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as picklefish lips."
And if you're a true Hunts Clan member, then you would know that this is not the first time he referenced that, because the first one was actually in M-Chance 3D All-Stars versus.
That is true. Me and Watcha made a lot of SpongeBob references throughout that entire versus. It's like pretty much what versus with me and Watcha and no SpongeBob references is not a versus with me and Watcha.
I mean, would that be your versus that you're currently doing with him or not? Like just filled with SpongeBob references.
I mean, we've made SpongeBob references throughout the verses. Just like if me and Watcha don't make SpongeBob references, then how can it be a versus of me and Watcha? Because then there would be no SpongeBob verses or SpongeBob references. There has to be. It's a requirement.
Actually, SpongeBob references and profanity.
That is true. Chill profanity.
But I'm also really surprised how you almost didn't like cuss out a lot when compared to me.
No, I mean I'm pretty composed, honestly.
Oh fuck! I just skipped the credits.
I will say, being a working as a substitute teacher kind of does have me, I'm professional, and so like I obviously I don't cuss around kids or teachers, other teachers or anything like that. But like also that carries into, you know, my content creation as well. Where like on stream, I don't really care. If I decide to cuss, I'll decide to cuss. But you know, in my videos and my verses I'm a little more lenient on, but I also don't do it as often. But my YouTube videos, I usually try to keep them pretty clean. I may say a swear from here to there, but like majority of the time, I usually just try to, you know, keep it clean, so that way kids can watch them and get information on games that they, you know, want to play.
Yeah.
Oh man, not
like,
another one. Gosh darn it.
Like I do cuss in English, but that's mainly because English is not my main language and it's Spanish. So probably
Yeah.
whenever I cuss, my parents would not understand what I'm saying. But I also try to be preserved when cussing. Like for example, I won't do it like a ton of publicly, and I just make it like more frequent whenever I'm with friends and all that.
Yeah. See, that's
So,
when you
okay.
that's when you just gotta do what mine does, and when he gets upset playing Mario Odyssey, he just cusses in Spanish.
Well, I mean, that's what TC Nick and Party Crashers does.
Interesting.
7 episodes in, and I reference Party Crashers. And then the
Congratulations.
finale on top of that.
God, it really only
But-
took 7 episodes. You did this versus 2 more episodes better than mine. Mine was 9 episodes.
But okay, let me give my final closing thoughts. Yeah,
Go for
so as I said, I went as dearest as possible just to keep things fair with Jason, because I know that compared to other people, which we should not disclose their names right here, right now, because of different reasons. But I basically just wanted to keep things fair between me and him, and then I ended up derusting, even though at the end of the day I ended up just having a huge lead in this final episode. But that's the thing, because in other games I usually like go play through the game again to get familiarized with it, because at least in my approach, I don't like say play a game once and then say like, okay, you know what, I'm ready to race along, but I also want to get familiarized with games. That's why I did the Sonic SA2 race along with for Max's channel last year, because I already had a grasp of that game, and I think that's probably gonna be for all the verses that's coming from this channel. Of course, I may be able to do a blind versus, but who knows in that. But
Yeah,
also,
never rush it to be one of your first. I would say, because you pretty much want it to be a game that neither of you have played, and that can be hard to do if you don't if you try to do it now instead of like later on in your versus career.
Yeah, like currently I don't have I'm living in my recording setups, because I played on the Steam version, but that's mainly because I don't have a capture card, and I really don't like using camcorder to record on my console footage, which is something that I addressed during the update video.
Yeah.
But I don't know which is gonna be the next versus. It may be possible that Jason might join back for it if I come up with something. And who knows, maybe there's gonna be more people into it, or if it's just gonna be the two of us again, or if I'm gonna be looking for other options to that. But it's only
Yeah.
I can decide.
Only you can decide because it's your channel, your channel, your channel.
Okay, now it's your channel.
No, it's not. This isn't my
is.
channel. No. No, I'm not doing SpongeBob again. I'm doing Twilight Princess. You can't make me.
What if Twilight Princess was just the BFBB for Zelda?
I don't know how I feel about that personally. I think Twilight Princess is a good game as it is, so I don't know how I'd feel about it being pretty much the BFBB of Zelda. That'd be weird. Especially as like Zelda, I've never seen as a collectathon. Like I've never seen it as a collectathon 3D platformer. I've seen it as an action adventure game. Gosh darn it, not again.
Well, that sure is a statement, okay?
Yep.
What else? Like, I don't know, maybe I'll also do verses for other channels, or maybe race along, like I said, other people, like Jason's channel, probably go back to M-Chance, but
I mean, have you done a race along yet?
I did, yeah, I did mention that I did, SA2 of Max's versus.
Oh, okay. So if you haven't done one since then, I mean, hey, you can. That's what you could potentially do. You could like go back and forth while you're, trying to figure out. It would give you more time for ideas.
I guess, but also by the time this episode goes live, I'll be in college. Actually, college semester is currently running.
That is true.
And that takes a ton of time to do stuff. But yeah, I think that's all. Actually, before I forget, I do admit in which whenever I was editing these episodes, I realized that it was I could have practiced and all that. And maybe my performance could have been better. Like, for example, how in Downtown I ended up missing a steering wheel, or how in one of the episodes I ended up wasting like 3 minutes in Kill Force because I didn't know what to do. So, like I said, if I practiced, then not only this could have been an unfair advantage for Jason, but also those things would have never happened. So, I don't know, I guess it's a pick of your poison type of situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is gonna be it for this versus, and if you enjoy more content, please subscribe and just wait whenever I just post I got your game poll video, because it's literally the only thing I can upload, and it's not the main thing on my channel. But also stay tuned for other versus projects, as well as let's plays that I'll be able to make at that time. But I don't know, I'll leave all this and for time to be the judge of that. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the future. Subception signing off.
Bye bye.